Hi folks, welcome to the Ham Radio Newbie. I'm Jeff, I'm the Ham Radio Newbie. One of my favorite YouTubers, I listen to him almost every day, had a statement today, and I think he was being just a little bit sarcastic, but only a little bit. He said, if you can't hear people on your radio, or people can't hear you, I'm not sure exactly which one he said, learn how to use your radio. And like I said, I think he was being a little sarcastic because a lot of times people don't learn how to use the radio. But quite frankly, learning to use the radio is hard. And that's one of the things that I'm trying to show in this video stream setup, whatnot. On this channel, one of the things I'm trying to show is how I'm learning to use the radios. So last week, I put out something on using the preamp on the G-90. I'm going to continue that one today with the attenuator, and then I'm going to put all of these together along with everything else that I work out and put them all in one playlist so that you can find them easily. So just as a reminder, the preamp is on the input side. It amplifies the signals that are coming in, and it makes it easier to hear weak signals. The attenuator, on the other hand, is for the output side. If your signal is too strong, it can reduce your signal without adding distortion. And that's the whole reason that we have an attenuator. Now, I got to be honest with you, where I'm sitting, I don't have a whole lot of need for an attenuator because I don't think my signal is too strong. I don't think my signal is getting distorted. I haven't had anybody tell me that. However, there are some cases where it could very well happen. For example, if you're close to a broadcast, commercial radio station or commercial TV station, that could be bleeding over, picked up on your antenna, even though it's not the same frequency, and cause some distortion there. So the attenuator would reduce that. Similarly, and I'm not 100% sure on this one, but I'm going to find out, if you're on a field day or a park activation with your club where you've got a bunch of people sitting relatively close to each other, some are transmitting, others are receiving, you may get some bleed over. I had that happen. I was on 20 meters, he was on 40 meters, he was on CW, I was on single sideband, but I could clearly hear every signal he was making. I did not know enough to put the attenuator on at that point, so I can't be sure that it worked. Okay, let's go to the radio, and I'm going to do it on the G-90 because that's where I'm going to put all these together initially, and let's see how to turn on the attenuator. So the attenuator button is right here. It's the same button that we used for the preamp. And when we push this button the first time, the preamp indicator, the P, comes on right over here. If we hit it a second time, if we hit it a second time, there we go. We can see it's the A now, and you hear it got a lot quieter. We reduced a lot of the background noise and a lot of the, probably our signal going out. Well, it would be our signal going out. That's really all it is to it for the attenuator. So there you have it. That's how to use the attenuator on the G-90. I'm going to go get back on the air. There's a Wisconsin call-in party that's been kind of interesting today, and I'm going to go try to make a few more contacts. So until next time, I'm Jeff, the Ham Radio Newbie, 73. Catch you on the air.